Hi, my name is Laura Barrett, and this is my teaching philosophy. I believe teaching aims to create lifelong learners who are successful in academics and have positive self esteem. A classroom should be engaging and full of life, a place where students can challenge themselves and expand their current knowledge. All children have the desire to learn. To be an effective teacher, I will get to know my students, identify their strengths and their weaknesses, and emphasize those strengths to motivate learning and self-confidence. As a teacher, it is my role to provide knowledge through communication, creativity, collaboration, critical thinking, and most importantly, caring. I will accomplish this by creating a positive learning environment. This environment will promote collaborations between students and also between student and teacher. I'll take the time to interact with my students personally to help build relationships. I believe that a lot of students don't really see teachers as humans. So by showing them that I can make mistakes, I can laugh at myself, and that I have interest in activities outside of academics will help build that bond. I will recognize a student's individuality to ensure them that I care about them and want them to accomplish great things. I believe that a student who has a teacher that cares about them and knows and feels that teacher cares about them will grow to be as passionate about learning as the teacher is. At the beginning of the year, I will communicate high expectations and hold each student to those expectations. This is the start of effective classroom management and helps build relationships based on trust and respect. Students love to be involved in the classroom, from decorating, cleaning, and feeding the class pet, among other things. These things give them a sense of belonging, responsibility, and pride. I will motivate students by creating an environment that they feel a part of by assigning jobs, hanging work that they do in the classroom, and rearranging seats periodically to keep students engaged. I also like the idea of centers in the classroom. For instance, a reading corner, a science center, or a writing center. When planning a lesson, I will think about the best way to present the information, whether it's whole group, small group, or direct instruction. I will then decide how I can change the lesson to meet all students' needs. For instance, supplying additional activities for students who need extra enrichment, or maybe there's a student with dyslexia. So instead of them writing 3 sentences like other students, they only have to write 2. I will also use formative assessments such as checklists and observational notes to make changes to my lesson. So if something isn't working, I can make changes. Some of the changes that I might make could be by adding or taking away technology, maybe incorporating an experiment or a game, or even art activities to reinforce the subject matter. Mutual respect, kindness, empathy, ownership, and perseverance are the core values of my classroom. By modeling these values for my students, their parents, and colleagues, and setting high expectations, I hope to create a positive classroom environment. The impact of a positive learning environment is important for the teachers and the students. Studies show that a classroom supplied with resources such as textbooks, technology, and school supplies gives students opportunities to succeed. A classroom that have these things make for a positive atmosphere and positive attitudes from the teachers and students. The school I work at supplies free breakfast, lunch, and dinner for all students. And I can only imagine the stress this takes away from parents and students, which in turn improves the student learning. I believe that parents, teachers, and administrators need to work together as a team to accomplish what is best for the well-being of each child. I will motivate my students to give them the self-esteem they need to learn and grow in their own way as they become lifelong learners. After reviewing my teaching philosophy, I don't think it has changed much since I originally wrote it, but I have discovered many ways to be a more effective teacher. A couple of examples are I understand now the importance of formative assessments. I've started incorporating this into my class that I'm teaching in now. I've also realized the importance of technology and the benefits it can provide for certain learners. Thank you for your time.